PS Abubakar Hassan Abubakar.
All right, thank you very much, MD, for those kind words. Kind words. Chair of Improvon Group CEO, Nairobi Gate Managing Director, members of the press, distinguished guests, good morning. The State Department of Investment Promotion is a private sector State Department. Its mandate or its job is to provide nexus between private sector and the public sector. And its mandate under the executive order is to coordinate the promotion of private investment into the Kenyan economy by provision of a conducive investment climate. And our focus is foreign direct investment, and we have a target of $10 billion FDI annually. One of the tools this State Department was given is special economic zones, tools for attracting and enabling foreign private investment into the Kenyan economy. And I'm glad to report that so far we have gazetted 28 special economic zones. Out of the 28 which are currently being developed, 7 are already gazetted as custom controlled, and 3 are fully operational, which includes the Nairobi Gate. These tools are publicly developed or privately developed. So out of the 28 special economic zones, 4 are publicly developed and 24 are privately developed. We are improving the global competitiveness of this program, Special Economic Zone program. Just this year, we had made sure that before there was no East Africa Special Economic Zone policy. And that is one of the challenges when we took office, that it came to our attention. We have managed to coordinate with East African community. Now we have the East African Community Special Economic Zones policy approved by the Ministerial Committee. 2, the next issue under this program was people want the special economic zone to be divided into custom control area and non-custom control area. In the Finance Act of 2023, it is now law that a special economic zone can be divided into custom control area and non-custom control area. So those investors who want to set up and they do not want to take advantage of the fiscal incentives, but they just want the physical incentives which are provided for, like this park, we can see this world-class infrastructure, the non-fiscal incentive, they can also set up. 3, we had an issue of where investors setting up in the zones, when they are selling their products into the Kenyan economy, there was taxation with respect to the local content. We have removed that taxation. Now, if you're selling anything to the local economy, we are going to remove taxes on any local input you have used. 4thly, to ensure that private capital flows into these zones, into this program, money which comes into this special economic zone, there are no restrictions. And when you want to repatriate your capital or profits, no restriction. But you had another problem, that if someone has built value and you're paying dividend to your shareholders, they do not want withholding tax on the dividend. In this Finance Act 2023, no dividends, no withholding tax on dividends paid to owners of those who have developed, set up in these zones. They were also saying that if you want to set up, we need to get foreign lenders to lend us. And one of the incentives that they need is that when they are paying back their interest, they don't want withholding tax on the interest income that the foreign lenders give. In this Finance Act 2023, we have removed the withholding tax on interest. 0. We also had other investors saying that in the operation of business, they usually use the royalties, the intellectual property which they need to pay back to the foreign owners of the intellectual property. And when they are paying back, they know the owners of the intellectual property, they do not, for us to incentivize them, they don't want their money to be subject to tax. We have also removed tax on payment of royalties if you set up in our special economic zones. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to extend my gratitude for this distinguished gathering and for the formal invitation to officiate the launch of the Nairobi Gate Industrial Park Special Economic Zones with Integrated Custom Center. This occasion marks our commitment to fostering a conducive business environment, attracting investment, and facilitating international trade that is expected to transform Kenya's manufacturing, warehousing, logistics, and transport sector. I note I'm reliably informed, and the CEO of Special Economic Zone Authority is here, that $40 million has been invested into the development of this zone for the last 1.5 years, and $160 million is to be invested in the next 5 years to complete the development of this zone. 500 direct employment has already been created, and the zone is expected to create 10,000 jobs once completed. I take note that the Nairobi Gate Industrial Park so far is covering 400,000 square feet. It's a custom control area. Remarkably, this initiative has already set aside 150,000 square feet of space dedicated to incubate small and medium-sized enterprise. This is in line with our bottom-up economic agenda on SME development. These incubation units, totaling 18 in number, are valued for nurturing and fostering the growth of our nation's entrepreneurial spirit, therefore contributing to the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. I note that this park is strategically positioned to serve as a gateway for goods entering and leaving the park. It is a state-of-the-art facility, and technologically driven process will not only enhance the speed of custom clearance, but also contribute to the overall competitiveness of business operating within this park. Furthermore, the Custom Center aligns with our broader government policy of positioning Kenya as a logistics and distribution hub in the region. By investing in cutting-edge infrastructure and technology, the center aims to attract more investors, create employment opportunities, and spur economic growth for the benefit of our citizens. This investment also provides a pivotal milestone in the implementation of our CESA program, a program poised to revolutionize our economy, enhance our global competitiveness, and redefine our role in the international stage. Kenyan Vision 2030 identified Special Economic Zone as a vital mechanism that can provide enabling environment for Kenya to ascend to high middle income status. The CESA program model has demonstrated its success worldwide, attracting investment and fostering sustainable employment. It is this very approach that we aim to leverage our transformative change within our nation. The CESA program has recorded a reasonable success within a short time of its existence. The private sector has played a key role in the implementation of this CESA program, with 24 out of 28 gazetted zones being developed by private sector. Further, 44 enterprises have been licensed in these private zones with this park hosting number of enterprises. I'm told by the CEO right now we have 3 operating, 3 in the pipeline to set up shortly. Therefore, the Nairobi Gate Industrial Park's progress is not only a confirmation of a successful model for driving industrialization, but also a demonstration of a healthy collaboration between various government agencies and their dedication to position Kenya as a preferred premium investment destination in Africa. The government is aware of the challenges the CESA program has faced in these formative years, and we are working on the review of the CESA legal framework, comprehensive review. There was some limited review which was done during the year, and all the amendments were done in the Finance Act of 2023, but now we are doing a comprehensive review of the legal framework with respect to CESA program. The ministry is in the process of reviewing the special economic zone legislation to make it more attractive for innovative companies to set up in Kenya for various activities. In alignment with the adopted EAC CESA policy, government through the Finance Act made critical amendments in the CESA Act 2015 to facilitate investment attraction and facilitation in the gazetted zones. The key amended sections include transformation of CESA from restrictive demarcated zone to integrated investment park, like the one which we are about to launch today, where industries correlate and collocate maximization of the use of local resources in value addition and exemption of payment of withholding tax. Further, the government has proposed further amendments through the CESA Amendment Bill 2023, which is now under public participation for a month, after which we will take it to Cabinet for approval, and then we'll go to Parliament for debate. To facilitate this critical public engagement, as required by the law, the government and the authority, CESA authority, has prepared an advertisement outlining the proposed amendments to the ACZ Act, and have cordially invited the public, industry stakeholder, and interested parties to contribute their valuable input and feedback. The public engagement process is proposed to be completed by the end of early December, before the bill is taken through the parliamentary process. The proposed amendment aims to modify several sections of the CESA Act to make this CESA program globally competitive. Finally, our challenges as a country will not be effectively addressed if the government and the business do not work together. Private sector-led economic activities such as opening up of such an industrial park, a world-class industrial park, are welcomed. We are interested in activities that accelerate growth, create jobs, and foreign exchange. This is the only way to transform Kenya and address the emerging socio-economic issues in the country. Thank you, and let us embark on this remarkable journey of growth, innovation, and progress. I now declare the world-class Nairobi Gate Industrial Park officially launched. Asante sana, and may God bless Kenya, and may God bless Nairobi Gate Industrial Park, the first in East Africa. Thank you very much.